Hey guys, it's Aaron and Lacey, and it is check-in day, for our Disney cruise. We are getting on the Treasure. We are going to
The
the
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Yep.
Come along with us today as we do the check-in.
Yeah, and we're going to end up showing you all the tips and tricks that we have already found out so that you can figure out how to do a seamless process when you do the check-in. And it's going to be so much fun. We're going to figure out what our boarding group is and our port arrival time. And I'm super excited to find out with you guys. So we have made it home after picking up the kids, and we're gonna start going over the whole process. I've already gathered some of the documents and put them onto the desktop, and so we're just gonna talk a little bit about what is actually required for check-in to make that seamless process.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go over some of the things we're being mindful of for tonight, so that way when it's your turn to go do it, and for our sake, we know we have a good game plan of getting through the check-in process pretty fast.
So you can go on to the Disney Cruise app, which if you haven't gotten that, gotta get it. And that will tell you exactly what documents you need for your cruise, your specific cruise. Ours is the Treasure going to the Mediterranean. No, not the Mediterranean. Going to
The
the
Bahamas.
Caribbean.
The Caribbean.
Caribbean.
We're going on a trip.
We're going on a cruise somewhere.
Somewhere.
And so we look into see what kind of documents are required. And you want a portrait of each person that's going to be in the party. And it's like one of those passport portraits that's, just the head cut off at the shoulders. You don't want your head chopped off or anything like that. And then
A good mug shot.
Yeah. And then you're going to want your passport for the adults, and if you have one for the kids, you can have that as well. We did end up calling Disney Cruise Line on the phone to get a confirmation that birth certificates for kids were fine for this specific cruise. Again, check on the documents for your cruise, and then
Luckily for us, it's just the birth certificates, so
yeah,
that would have been a whole other problem.
yeah. And so those are the two main things that I wanted to get onto the desktop so that it's pretty seamless whenever we're going on the check-in. Also heard that if you have it formatted it to a JPEG, you're going to be fine. So that's what I did. You're going to come along on the process with us, so you'll see firsthand if that actually works. Another thing is to have a credit card on hand, but a pro tip that I found out is that if you just put cash instead of a credit card, then you can just kind of like bypass that really quickly, and it's quicker through the check-in process.
Theoretically, right? You're gonna check in faster, so you beat some people in the whole process tonight.
Another thing that can get us an earlier port time arrival, theoretically, is the way that you do lodging and transportation, and how we decided to go about arriving the day prior and getting to the actual port itself. So
yeah, the lodging itself was kind of a weird process in the beginning because this is our first, and so we didn't really have a good idea on like the nuances of Disney like this. But initially we were going to just stay at a hotel, and then we were going to go find one near the port in Port Canaveral, and we realized that the Uber there, and then the Uber to the port, and then the Uber back from the port to our hotel on the debarkation, and then
and then the parking too. Like you had to figure out like if you weren't going to do the Uber, if you were going to get a rental car, like where were you going to park? It just became really chaotic. Really fast.
And we had initially thought about the Hyatt Hotel in MCO because of the simplicity of not having to do that whole like because I think we fly in late on Friday.
Something like that.
So like, you know, you got to figure out dinner and everything. So it was like, oh, okay, well, if we just stay at the hotel right there, then, you know, at least we don't have to leave anywhere. We just get off the plane and go. And then through searching that up, we realized Hyatt had options for transportation from there to the port. And through that, we've discovered that DCL actually offers their own transportation method. Like, we can get a bus charter from the hotel at the airport to our port and back. So it really made that process seem really simple.
Yeah, and with that, one of the things that we found after we solidified, okay, the Hyatt is where we're going to end up staying. For the ease of like getting off the airplane and getting some food and getting rest and finding out that DCL can actually get us to and from the port in the hotel. What we also discovered is that the Hyatt is what we found the only hotel that actually offers DCL off the Disney resort properties. However,
or Disney is only partnered with that hotel for however that works.
Yeah, however that works. But if you wanted to, and to start your little magic vacation early, then you can do Disney resort parks, or the Disney parks. Oh my gosh, the resorts on the Disney parks
on that property.
Oof. And you can do DCL from there. What is cool though with the Hyatt that we don't know with the Disney resorts is that they offer like luggage tags when you do check in. And so, you know, if you've been on a Disney cruise or you're about to do a Disney cruise, you get luggage tags in the mail from Disney directly.
Yeah.
I had a huge scare because my address was completely wrong. It was like from 5 houses ago. And we moved a lot. So,
yeah.
We were calling and I was like freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, these luggage tags are going to get delivered at the wrong house and I'm not going to get them. And by the time I got through, they told me that 1, they cannot rescind the luggage tags, and then 2, they will not give you more luggage tags from them. However, when you get to the Hyatt and you check in and you need more luggage tags, because we're going to need some more, is that they'll give you some. So that's a cool little thing to know.
But I believe the resorts, if you're staying in any of the resorts, they probably do the same option because they're all working off the same system. So.
Oh, and with DCL, I absolutely love that we found DCL because the logistics with this is so easy. With the luggage itself, like you get to leave your luggage in the room and then they'll come, like some magic Disney bellboy will come grab the luggage.
Just a bellboy.
No, it's magical Disney bellboy.
Okay.
And they'll come grab the luggage and then they'll put it on the bus and then they'll do whatever they need to do with customs and then they'll put it onto the ship and they'll put it right outside of your stateroom. And it's just like the ease of not having to deal with luggage, especially when you have children.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just already chaotic as is. Like,
yeah, and our kids aren't small either, so they aren't, you know, just kind of going at a measly pace. We're, you know, running around the whole ship like the moment our heels touch the ground, and so having to lug around bags and stuff that would have been a huge issue. So luckily, you know, they'll pick them all up for us from the hotel room, and then they'll just show up in front of our stateroom so we can go explore the ship, like you said, right as soon as we board, and then get to just start the trip right away.
So there are 2 ways that you can actually book DCL. What we did is that we booked it whenever we were booking the cruise. You can also book it after you book the cruise through the app, and it offers the transportation option. But one of the things that we did notice is that when you book it through the app, it only gives you the round trip option. However, if you call Disney Cruise Line on the phone, then you can actually book one ways. And what I want to figure out, because this will not be the last time we do a Disney cruise, what I want to find out is that when we do go to a Disney resort hotel, because that's going to be the next trip, is if we can like get to the airport, stay at the Hyatt just because of ease, and then go to our cruise, but then use DCL to go to the Disney resort if we do the Disney parks.
Yeah, if there's a way for them to take us to the parks after the trip, but start at the airport, that would be ideal.
Also, another thing that you're going to need whenever you're checking in, a secret word if you're going to use any type of the kid clubs.
Yeah.
So whenever you do go to the kid clubs and you drop off your child or pick up your child, I think primarily when you pick up your child, they're going to request the secret word so that they know that you're, obviously the parent.
Oh, and the other cool thing about that is it works for your whole party. So like, on this trip, we're not traveling with anybody besides ourselves and the kids. But if we were on a trip with extended family or grandparents or anything, everybody in the party is tied together. And so you can use that safe word if, say, the grandparents or an aunt or an uncle wants to pick up the kids for you, if you guys are doing an excursion or, doing some tasting or anything like that. So it gives that flexibility.
Yeah. So this is all that we have kind of figured out and decided to do for our trip when it comes to like the logistics of getting there and becoming in vacation mode. So you're going to be a part of our whole check-in process, and hopefully all of this information is going to be as seamless as we're making it sound. And that's going to start at 9 p.m. for us. It starts at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. For you. And then as far as like check-in time, like the day before your departure, that's based on your castaway member level. So ours is 30 days out from embarkation, and so that starts at 12 a.m. on the 12th of March. However, since we're Pacific time, that's going to be 9 p.m. tonight. Yeah. So we're super excited. I'm super excited to see what our boarding group is going to be and our port arrival time. I'm hoping it's really early. I want to get on the ship.
That'd be the hope.
I know. I want to get on the ship. I want to explore it. I want to just see all of it.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting to get ready for it. We're really looking forward to it. So yeah, you'll catch us here in a little bit when we actually do the sign-in process and check in, and let you know any other tips or tricks we come across with the website. So
yeah, all right.
What's going on, everybody? It is currently 8:43. We are getting ready to log in and get our check-in stuff completed. So getting excited for that.
Making me some tea that has a little bit of caffeine in it, just in case. This is going to take a minute so I can actually have some sort of power to get through it.
Mainly for the mental clarity, Gotta be extra sharp for these things, apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes. Hopefully.
We got the kids up, they're showering.
Kids are currently showering.
Ready for bed. If you hear lots of loud footsteps, that's probably because they're running and stomping and just, doing what kids do at 9 o'clock at night. So I just logged in and I'm trying to keep the Disney website alive until my check-in button opens up.
So it's currently 8:55. What is the check-in website actually look like for us here?
Yeah, so just trying to keep it open, like I said, until the check-in button turns blue. I'm really hoping that everything is fine. I've been hearing that the servers have been crashing a lot when check-in day is open, so we'll see how it goes for us. You'll see how it goes for us. So
all right,
1 minute.
Let's see.
Y'all are gonna see what I look like under pressure.
This is it. Tensions are high. Cue dramatic music.
I'm gonna keep on hitting refresh, and then all of a sudden the website's gonna crash.
Now.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna make you that. Positive thoughts.
Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts.
Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, the server is going slow.
Oh, come on.
Check in.
Go.
too in here for her. Oh no, I don't know which one this is. Oh, that's Stella's. I messed up.
Uh-oh.
I know. That's Brielle's.
All that training for nothing.
Attention to detail.
What's Buzz's quote? All that academy training, down the drain.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to fill this out. Okay, that's... So if you're using a birth certificate, you have to actually fill out the details of the individual. If you're using a passport, it automatically fills it in for you. And don't forget your kid's birthday.
Definitely a must.
I can feel my face turning hot and my heart racing because I'm just so excited. Oh no, it slowed down. Why did it slow down? Hit refresh? Do I not hit refresh? What do I do? Do I chance it?
That would be my bet, but I'm not driving, so.
Okay, well, thanks for the help. I'm gonna refresh.
Give it a go. I'm sure it is.
No!
I don't think we're gonna be able to check in.
Mm-hmm.
How did we even get there?
Oh my god, I don't know. Do I do that later? Do I not? Yeah, and this is where we're gonna even before we're gonna cut out and be like, we will be back.
Well, guys, we tried our best to be as efficient as possible. And inevitably, you can only plan so much.
Mm-hmm. But we got through one kid, so now we're trying our hand at the other. I mean, if this doesn't work, I guess she's just staying behind. What can we do?
I don't think she's going to take that well.
Just kidding. That's what it was.
Pro tip. Don't cut off part of the passport or other identification document.
Register for youth activities is required for children participant. Okay, I think I can do that later, I thought.
Ooh.
You can do that later. I remember them saying I can register for it later. We're registering for it later.
Okay.
On board and add... Oh, what was that other one?
Add payment. Here's where we got to change it to cash.
Cash
or other.
Okay, this is where I pull up the Alaska stuff. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Woosah.
I know, we're flying in.
Slow is smooth is fast.
How many? All right. Got through the next part. Please save all of that information. No!
What?
What is happening?
Find out.
What is happening right now?
Man. That is unfortunate.
Oh, no, I don't care. Just get me back to what I was doing. I hope it saved all of that.
That's unfortunate.
30 minutes later. Continue check-in.
Now, it is important to note, it is always good to read a contract before you sign it.
Well, I didn't read all of that.
In this case, we're going to read it after the fact.
Yeah. I can't believe it timed me out after that.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
How?
Look at
After
that.
all that, we got boarding group 3.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
We did
yay!
it!
Oh my gosh.
All right, what is our...
Oh yeah, so what is our port arrival time? How do we find that out? Oh, it doesn't.
I bet you once you close out of this.
Okay.
So go back to your overview. It'll
boarding group.
It'll tell us.
Okay.
Port arrival time. Not required to select a port arrival time. Please arrive during the port arrival time designation on your port arrival form.
Yeah,
Which
is our
I
group.
believe could be how they designate us our time when we check in at the transportation desk. So the transfers, whatever bus they put us on is going to designate our arrival time.
So how does that work?
So, grain of salt here, guys. My understanding of this process, from what I was looking at, is they will begin the check-in process for the hotel guests in an entirely separate fashion. So you'll go and check in at the kiosk or whatever check-in area for all the guests staying at the Hyatt, and then when you get checked in, you'll get assigned a bus, and that will designate your port arrival time. Because remember, they'll already screen you at the airport hotel area before you even get to the port. So you skip all the security check stuff at the port, go through your own line, and that's how they'll give you your port arrival time, is by whatever time that bus arrives. They'll get you off the bus and into the port and onto the ship.
Only thing we do need to do is register our kids.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and register them. Check in and check. Should this child be allowed to check themselves in and out of the youth clubs, which are located? No. Okay. Oh, and this is, okay. So remember we mentioned that you have to have a secret word for children.
Secret for a reason.
Secret for a reason. We're not going to tell you. Duh. But this is where it happens. We totally skipped through this part to get through the check-in process faster.
Yeah.
And you can go back. And now I'm realizing we totally could have skipped the airline part too and went back. I just didn't do that because it didn't say fly or drive. It said, are you flying? And I went, yes. I should have done no. There you go.
Now we know.
Now you know. Ooh, I can add to mobile wallet. Yeah. Yeah. What else can I do?
All right, well, there we have it, guys. We are all checked in, and we're boarding group 3, so that's exciting. Should be on pretty early, so we can enjoy lots of the ship there.
Yeah, so I hope that y'all got some tips and tricks while we went through all of the processes of getting ready for check-in time.
If there's anything that you guys feel like we missed or that you were hoping to hear but we didn't cover, please let us know. Drop down the comments and see if we can get that answered for you guys.
There is some more content coming. We're going to be throwing out another video for the Disney cruise soon about packing, the essentials for like traveling, and what we bring to the cruise. So just stay tuned, ring the bell so they know whenever we have more videos coming through. And yeah.
All right, see you guys.